Greetings, body jugglers. Satek Ananda here from the Body Juggling Zendo in Dallas, Texas, with teacher training student Dawna. Hello, Dawna.
Hello.
This is your
Fourth
session, and there are a couple things I wanted to talk to you about before we got into the lesson today. One of which was your attire. What have you learned about Body Juggling Bar attire?
Oh, I've learned tight pants, around the ankles, and gloves are the two very important things. It helps you focus on what you're doing rather than your outfit malfunctioning. So.
Right. Let me see how you're. You don't have much calluses yet, but you've only got 3 hours so far,
Yep.
And that's over a week, right? Okay, we're going for 3 hours this week. We missed Wednesday because of the car,
Yep.
So we got an hour to make up sometime this weekend.
Yep.
All right, and Shar, of course, and Nadia and several other girls really like leg warmers. You haven't tried leg warmers yet, but you like tight at the bottom.
At the ankles, yeah.
The ankles. Okay. Some girls do like the flared yoga pants. Some girls like the skin tight. I guess sort of like these skin tight, like biking, pants. You just have to experiment and find the clothes that are right for you. But everybody struggles with their clothes, no matter what they wear. It's just which you're going to struggle with least. But the gloves help everyone because you will have calluses. Mine are like.
For me, I get sweaty hands, so it's the grip.
That sweaty hands, that'll help a lot too. So don't forget your accessories, your apparel. Second, I wanted to talk about body image. Body image is an issue for pretty much every woman, at least in America. I don't know about in the rest of the world, but in America, our women are programmed in very, very destructive ways. And so it doesn't matter how skinny women are, like they still think they're ugly or fat or like whatever. So I wanted to talk to you about your history with body image. What has your relationship been like with your body?
It's evolved over time, obviously, and the point I'm at right now is that making that connection with my mind and body and accepting how I am now, but always striving to improve is huge. I don't try to think of it in terms of how much weight I need to lose or what my goal weight is going to be, because to be honest, I don't know. I could need to be 5 pounds lighter, 10 pounds lighter, or I need to gain 5 pounds because I need to put on muscle. So I try not to focus on as much as what I think I should be, and rather, again, just trying to become better. So.
That's beautiful, and there's no such thing as need. That's a silly imaginary concept, the idea that there's some ideal weight for you or ideal body mass index or muscle index or whatever. That's just silly, right? The question is, how do you feel? How do you feel about yourself, inside of your body, energetically? And we're always striving to make that a better feeling. And accepting where you're at is an absolute quintessential part of the game. And one of the most important things I have women do is to wear as little clothing as possible. Everybody's trying to cover up their little. I got skinny women with like a tiny bit, little bit of whatever, and they're tucking their stuff in. So baby, I want you to see my little bitty. Look at my roll, right? Like you gotta get over that crap. If you're afraid to look at your body, you're never gonna connect with it enough to be able to change it, right? And so what you're talking about in terms of accepting is very necessary, and one of the ways I like to describe it is it's like trying to look at a map and figure out how to get to where you want to be without ever looking at where you actually are, right? The first thing you have to do on a map is you are here, and if you've ever been inside a mall, you know what that's like, that whole thing, and you can see everything in the whole place, but none of it matters because you don't know where you're at. So you have to accept where you're at, and then you can chart a path from there to any destination you want. And there are many, many destinations, and there is no right destination. That's a silly idea. It's just a question of what would you like to experience, how would you like to feel, what would you like to achieve. And there is no finish line. That's a silly idea too. Like the whole like enlightenment or health and like whatever, like even healthy people get sick. Vegans get sick, right? Like breatharians get sick, right? Zen masters get stressed, okay? Like there's no end. It's just a question of like evolution, right? What can we do to continue to evolve? And so that's awesome. And that was your actual response to me when I asked you questions about image and gave you the task of what was it, taking your clothes off and looking, standing in front of the mirror and looking at, and assessing. Now, most people have difficulty doing that because they think they don't like what they see, but what they really don't like is what they think when they look at it.
And that's what your experience? I discovered is I closed my eyes to kind of see how I felt without actually looking at myself, and then when I opened my eyes, I compared the two, and I discovered that when my eyes were closed, my thoughts were much different than when I actually looked at my body objectively, and I was able to go, oh, I can see it, and I can connect that I'm actually not as bad or as big or as, you know, out of shape as I think or as I feel.
Right.
So
that's powerful. That's powerful, and I'm glad you actually did the exercise. A lot of people just try to imagine something and whatever, and we'll get into a lot of visualization work in this practice, but actually doing things, there's no substitute for actually doing something, okay? A visualization is one thing, and typically when I give you a visualization, it's because it's something you can't actually do or achieve in real life. If it is something you can do or achieve, you should do it. Don't just visualize it, do it. If you can't do it, visualize it. That's almost as good. So there'll be more of these kinds of processes and experiences, and it's very important that you actually do them. And then I want your feedback, whether it's written, whether it's in these sessions, or you know, all the above. You're going to be making a blog soon, and so I want a lot of your feedback to come through the blog as well. So the next one is actually going to relate to something you started doing on your own, which I think is brilliant. And I'm probably going to mess up the name because it's hard to say, but it is on-camera presence practice.
Yes, you got it.
Nice. So tell everyone about that process. I won't try to say it again.
Okay, well, on-camera presence practice is something I started after my first session with Sawtech because I had never been on camera before. So I just took my phone and started recording myself, and then going back and looking at the recording and started making notes of things I was doing that were obnoxious or not cool or things I needed to pay more attention to.
Things that you would like to change.
Yes, exactly. So as I'm progressing, I am getting better, but you know, practice. So
that's awesome, and that's one of the secrets to mastery is just finding elements that are necessary to achieve any one thing, and then just studying and practicing that one element. Right? That's one of the oldest secrets of mastery, and you did that on your own, and you came up with your own name for it. I love it. And my first question, and this is what everybody that tries to present on camera or in front of an audience is going to want to know, is you just took this upon yourself and you did it, but what did you talk about when you did these videos?
That was the hardest thing. I didn't have content. I didn't have, so a lot of times I'm just kind of sitting there like, I don't know what to talk about next, or I just started talking about what was on my mind, so in turn, it kind of turned into a video diary in a way.
Video diary, that's a great way to get started, a great way to get started. So if you imagine this presence practice as a video diary, you won't have to worry about content. If you try to figure out who you are and what you're trying to say to the world and how you want people to be different, you're going to take all this time and energy and you're going to structure this thing that in the end probably won't even work, right? But if you're just really honest with yourself and your process, and if you don't know what to talk about not knowing what to talk about.
Right.
And then the next thing you know, you're busy talking, right?
Yep.
People spend way too much time trying to figure out content, and the secret to creating content is not trying to figure it out. It's creating spaces for it to happen and then just letting it happen, right? Like I didn't spend any time today going, oh, what are we going to do our Body Juggling Bar podcast episode, like whatever. Like I didn't do that. I didn't make an outline or whatever. This is just literally your training. And this is a space. This is a container. And if we make the container, what's going to happen? It's going to get filled up with stuff as long as we take the time to fill it, right? We don't need to worry about what it is. We just need to create the space and allow ourselves to fill it. So content is not the issue, and everyone is afraid of it. Everyone's trying to figure out who they are, what their brand is, what their message is, right? You don't need to figure any of that shit out. You don't need to figure out your purpose in life, right? It's already there. You just have to discover it. You just have to let yourself talk enough, and you'll see all the patterns. You'll see the shit that comes up over and over again. You'll see the things you love. You'll see the things you're afraid of and that you avoid. You'll see the patterns that you want to change, right? And this becomes a record of it. So you can't argue with anybody else about yourself, because this is where you're creating yourself, your magnificent obsessive journey, as Tony Robbins would say. So awesome, and you guys should try it. Your on-camera presence practice. Yes. And just treat it like a video diary, and your next step is to make that an actual process. And what does it take to do that?
What do you mean?
What does it take to make something an actual practice?
Just doing it?
Yes, but what does it take to do it?
Motivation?
Yes, you have to plan. You have to make a schedule, okay? So you don't become a master at anything by just like, oh, I happen to just do 3 hours of something today.
Right.
You plan, I'm going to do 3 hours of this tomorrow. I'm going to do 1 hour every day for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to do this many hours over this. You literally have to make a plan. You have to have a blueprint. What are you trying to accomplish? What would you like to achieve? And in this case, it's not the size of your body, which is so like awesome, because way too many people focus on that, and it has nothing to do with your happiness, and it has very little to do with your overall health, right? The size of your body doesn't matter if you can run 2 miles. If you can't run 2 miles, the size of your body doesn't matter either, right? There are plenty of skinny people that have no energy and that are unhealthy and feel like crap all the time, okay? It's not about the size of your body. It's about how you feel. It's about how effectively you can get your life accomplished, okay? So this on-camera presence practice is something that should be done every day. And so you got to make a schedule of, okay, I'm going to do 1 every day for 3 minutes or 5 minutes, or I'm going to do 2 every day, 2 minutes each, or I'm going to do like what. You have to make a plan, and then you have to follow that plan. And when you do that over and over and over again, then guess what? It becomes really easy to like make any plan you want and then achieve that, because you've set up a pattern of saying, I'm going to do this, and then actually doing it.
Right.
Okay? And there's no, I hope to become a body juggling instructor. Like there's no hoping for that stuff, right? Like you do or do not. There is no try. Okay? Like if you say you're going to do 3 hours this week, you do 3 hours this week. No ifs, ands, and buts, my boyfriend, my car, my job, my this, my that. There's no excuse that you can't do anything for 3 hours in 1 week. There's no excuse. Period. Okay. So we're going to get in hour number 2, and then we'll squeeze in hour number 3 sometime this weekend. And let's see, was there anything else? I thought there was one other thing. Chi. She also took it upon herself to watch some of the other teacher training lessons, and she stumbled upon Shara and Wendy's lesson where they were doing Qigong. And once again, instead of just watching it and visualizing, you actually did it. You took part in it. What'd you experience?
I experienced the feeling of being able to actually, I experienced being able to feel energy.
Nice.
And almost not control it, but be aware of it.
And what did it feel like to you?
It felt very powerful, and it felt like it's something that we just overlook all the time, that we need to pay more attention to, because it's always there.
Something that we overlook all the time, that we need to pay more attention to because it's always there, sort of like the breath.
Yes.
right? So take a deep inhale. Exhale, let everything get real soft. The breath is the easiest way to change your state of mind in any given situation, to change the state of your body as well as to change the state of your mind. Very, very easy. Nobody understands that. Nobody thinks about the breath until they're hyperventilating or they can't breathe. They're underwater. Then you think about the breath. Then it becomes really, really important. Energy is the same way. It's a soup that we're floating in all the time, so we don't think about it. Like, do fish ever think about water? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're just busy doing water, right? So energy works that way, but Tai Chi and Qigong is about learning to really feel and connect with the energy that everything is made of, right? It's all just energy. At the subatomic level, there's no such thing as matter. It's just particles, and a particle is just a spark of energy. There's no substance inside of a particle. What makes substance or matter is this particle has an electric field, and this one, and they're close, but they don't touch. They're like this. And then another one's right here, and then another one's right here. And you get enough of those, and it seems solid because nothing can go through it because of that field, right? But inside of those fields is nothing. It's just energy, sparks of energy. Everything is energy. And Tai Chi, Qigong, is the practice of cultivating the body's energy through the breath and through the mind, using the mind to control the breath, using the breath to control the body's energy. And all it takes is relaxation. You get soft and you move slowly. You begin to feel the space as you move through it. And that's how I talk about it rather than some magical stuff that like floats around. It's about if I move like this, like I don't feel space. I just feel my arm. I feel the meat of my arm. If I move like this, I feel the space as I move through it, just like when you move through water. You can feel the pressure of the water around you as you move. Okay? So Tai Chi really is just a system of dynamic relaxation. It's about relaxing the body, but it's about relaxing the body through movement. And we use movement and gravity, especially the sensation of movement and gravity, to soften every muscle, to soften every limb, so that every movement happens effortlessly. And that, of course, is the basis of everything that we do on the bar. And so you have to learn the principles of Qigong and Tai Chi in order to do Dragonfly and make it look the way we make it look in the videos. You have to learn Tai Chi. BodyJuggling Bar is just Tai Chi on a ball with a little yoga thrown in for good measure. Okay, so let's see. We don't have a timer on this, so I don't even know how long we've gone already. It's probably been like 20 minutes or something. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do your session. And we are going to start with Tai Chi since you asked for it and found it on your own and enjoyed it. But we can't do that much or else we won't have time for the bar. And I teach entire Tai Chi classes, so I can do this for an hour easily, right? But we're just going to do a quick little yum-yum, open up, soften, and then we're going to use this soften in some of the exercises you'll be learning today. Okay. And like always, we will do some stuff you know, and then we will begin to add on, give you some new challenges, new tricks, and of course we're building this language so that you can then connect them all and do the Dragonfly form.
Perfect.
Awesome. Let's rock it. Oh, nice hips from sitting on the floor for 20 minutes. Need some Tai Chi. Okay. All right, so stand about right here. And we're going to start with twisting from the dantian, lower dantian, the core right behind the belly button. We're going to twist from one side to the other. Arms are loose and floppy like limp noodles. The arms should flop against the body if your shoulders are really relaxed. And you want to focus on the sensation of space as your arms move through the space. Sensation of gravity, pulling your arms in and down. And then relax the hips, knees, and the ankles. And back to center. And if you're still watching this, you should be doing this. You shouldn't be like sitting at the computer watching, oh wow, that looks fun. Like stand up and actually do it. Okay, shoulders stay completely relaxed. Inhale the arms up. And we're going to stretch really tall like we're hanging from our wrists. So let the spine elongate, the shoulders are up high. Feel that stretch go all the way down to the root. And then we're going to exhale, floating down into a forward fold. Letting the body hang and relax, not pushing. Wiggle anything that needs to wiggle. Fingers, wrists, elbows, shoulders, especially that tailbone, one side to the other. Inhale, curling up one vertebra at a time, rolling the spine. Arms floating all the way back up. Clasp the fingers together, palms face the ceiling. Big circle on the ceiling. Good. Palms face down. Pull one arm behind the head. Gentle flexion in the spine to the side. Switch. 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 Good. Palms face out in the front. Big circle around and behind the head. And reverse. Good. One arm comes across the front of the body, other arm goes under the elbow, pulling in gently, rotating up and down. Switch. Good. And shoulder rolls. Relaxing the lats. And the traps. Muscles up here, muscles down there, which will let the shoulders move in a larger rotation. Good. Only the left shoulder. Switch, only the right. Now alternate one, then the other. Good. And turning to the side, and turning the air conditioner on because we're going to need it. Alright, so raising the arms. Very simple way to raise the arms is like that, right? Like boards. Just like that. Boom, notice what that feels like, and down. Boom, and down. Now, imagine the arms are like soft noodles, and they just float up. And they float down. So if we imagine a wave pushing out of the chest, raising the elbows up, then the wrists, then the fingers, and the arms roll over that wave and sink back down the back side. This is how we want to raise our arms. Every time we raise, we want to billow, let the arms float, shoulders stay soft, and we sink. We add the breath, we inhale, floating up. We exhale, floating down. In fitness, every movement is designed to put tension into your body, into your joints, into your muscles. In Tai Chi, every movement is designed to release tension. So we don't do reps over and over again to burn the muscles out, to tire the body out. We do reps over and over again to relax the body, to allow the body to move with effortless grace. Good, and facing the center. So every direction the arm can move in relationship to the body is done as an exercise in Qigong. We're going to do one of them right now. Right arm, big circle, like the hand of a clock. Right now that arm's relatively straight. We're moving, and that puts a lot of tension in that shoulder joint. Notice that tension. With your arms stiff, you get tired doing this very, very quickly. But if you let the arms soften and float like seaweed, let the shoulder soften. So you're moving in a very gentle orbital motion, almost like you're swimming through water. This style of movement, you will have much, much more endurance. When you decrease friction, you increase power. You increase endurance. Good. Other side, starting with the arms straight. And then letting the arm and the shoulder soften. Inhale, floating up. Exhale, floating down. The wrist is soft and the hand drags behind like a paintbrush through water. Good. Now we're going to add both hands. Go back to the right hand. We're doing this way. And we're going to slow this down. We're going to come up. And as we come up, we're going to bring the other arm to cross. Boom. And then we come down here to en garde. Hands come down. Left arm comes up first. Both arms cross. Down to en garde. Both hands come down. Left hand leads up. Arms cross. En garde. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let your torso begin to twist with your arms. So twist left, twist right. Now we're going to add our shift. So as the hands come down, we shift left. And as the hands come right, we shift right. Shift left. Shift right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Other side. So we're going to start with the right arm, going out and up, across the body. Now the left arm is going to come up to cross. Down to on guard. On guard. Down. Right arm leads, left arm catches up and crosses. On guard. Like a twist. And twist. And add the shift. As we come right, we shift right. As we come left, we shift left. Good. Back to center. Check it out. And grab a ball. A ball. And let me see, calibrate. Good job. We call that heckling. That's how you know you have your center. Is when someone else can't screw it up. Then you know you got your center. But if you're not fully centered, somebody else bumps into you. We learn how to feel that center. Find equilibrium in any position. That other people bumping into us doesn't cause us any problems. Good. Nice. End zone. Tailbone backwards, forward fold, relax all the way back. Arms long and soft. Hands closer together. Relax the shoulders, let that stretch go all the way down to the sacrum. Roll the spine up. Good. Tailbone back again. Relax as much as you can. Roll the spine up. Good. One more. Tailbone back. Roll the spine up. Good. Now right there, arch your back. And now let the tailbone go backwards. Keep the back arch to go down. Yep. Now flex it to roll up. So arch the back to go down. Flex to roll up. Feel that wave rolling through your spine. Just focus on making that wave softer, softer. Good. And center. Now we're doing spinal wave lateral. We're going to start head and shoulders. Up to one side, yep. That's right. Head and shoulders, one side, and then head and shoulders back. Yep. Head's always leading. Yep. Keep your hips more still. Hips more still. There you go. Make that snake S as soft as you can. All right, stop moving like you're doing a Pilates video and move like you can actually feel the serpent living in your spine. Let yourself do the serpent like a black girl at a school dance. Imagine you're a black girl and how they get that whole, they're better, better, better. Feel the animal. Don't try to do something in your brain, let your body really feel it. Okay, back center, back center. Okay, head goes as far as it can that way. Shoulders tilt as far as they can. Now, see what happens when your shoulders tilt and your head starts to come back. So head sideways, shoulders tilt. Good, head goes. See how your head can go further when your shoulders tilt? And now everything goes that way, and boom, hold right there. Now head comes back, shoulders follow, and boom. Head comes back, boom. Okay, so I want you to imagine you're going here, do this from right here, here, and then here. Head leads. Head leads. Imagine your body is a snake. Better. Okay, close your eyes. Oh, they are closed. Okay, close your eyes. I want to see you being a snake. You're not on a bar, you're not on the ball. Yeah. Softer and softer. Okay, stand up. Okay, so what you've got is this, right? You think that's as far as you can actually lean? Me neither. Okay, so when I'm doing this, there you go. Okay, so yeah, see, that's much better. Keep that up. Whatever it is that's holding you back, you need to let go of that and let that motion lead the whole body, not the mind, but the snake. Nice. Good. Now try to do that on the ball. Same feeling on the ball. What happened to it? Is it there? You lost it. Okay, it's your hips. When you're standing up, you can get it. You're hesitant at first, but you can get it. When you get on here, your hips start moving, and then you're just doing this. Right? So how about? Look at my hips. Are they moving? I'm doing the same thing I was when I was standing up, right? You're doing this. Okay? So hips stay right here. And it's like, I want you to duck under the damn bar. Like none of that, like this, like that's not spinal waves. Like I want you to duck under the bar. And then duck under the bar. Got it? Try it. Duck under the bar. Better. Okay. When you come back to here, all of this is straight. This should all be curved. This should curve. Yes, there you go. And it should all curve that way. Yep. Curve. There you go. Feel that curve. Ducking under the bar from one side to the other. Yes. Keep going. Keep those hips still. And search for that snake. The feeling of that snake. Better. Better. Good. All right, now we're going to reverse it. It's going to feel just as weird, but 2 or 3 more times, and you'll be doing it like get a 5. Okay, so we're just doing this one. Now we're going to reverse. So now the wave is rolling up the spine, pushing the ribs out, pulling the shoulder, and then the head comes last. Relax into that, make it juicy, make it delicious, make me feel it. Softer movement. I mean more flex of the body. I want to see more, yeah, there you go. Imagine like a blade of grass swaying in the wind. Good. Center. Okay, so we're going to let everything flop this way. Everything flops all the way over. Good. Now leave it all flopped as you come back this way, and then let it flop. And leave it flopped. Flop. Flop. Let that keep going. Good. Good, and back to center. Sweet. Let me see your side kick that way. Belly button stays over the center of the ball. Yeah, good. Lean down this way. And up. Good. Another one. Find your center. Belly button stays over the center. Good. Fix. Breathe. The longer you stay there, the more you're going to feel where your core needs to be balanced. The muscles are going to start to fatigue, and you're naturally going to search for your center. Good. Up. And one more time. Good fix. Breathe. Good. Up. Give me 10 of those. Keep that core over the center of the ball. Yep. 2. 3. 4. 5. What? That's cool. No, it's 5. First one too far out. Back. So when you go down to your side kick, I want you to do, instead of doing this, I want you to do this. You feel the difference? It's like you're just hinging, pivoting right there. 3 more. Okay, scoot your ball back. Give me a side kick and hold it. No, 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 same side. Okay, is this shoulder relaxed?
Yep.
Yeah, good. Nice, 20 leg raises. Let's go down, up. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm going to do 10 here. 4, 5, and I'm going to do side crunches. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now foot goes down to the floor, and you're going to let yourself extend this way. Hands stay there. Hands stay where they're at. Foot comes down to the floor. Now you're going to pull your torso this way. No, don't come up. Don't come up. You're going to pull your torso as far as you can that way without coming up. Raise this leg up. Boom. And now extend back down. These are side crunches. Yep. 2, 3. Keep that shoulder down. 4, 5, 6. Come back up. Push your ball. And, yep. And side kick. That comes down. Let yourself stretch out. Yep. And now go back and raise it up. Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Up. Good. Stretch anything that needs to stretch. And side kick on this side.
That's good.
Uh-huh. Yup, yup, yup. Foot higher. Yep, find that center. Breathe. Okay, so everybody acts like they can't open their knee without taking their foot that way, but all it is the knee's here. Just do that. Right. Up. And down. Open that knee. Down. So everyone's on their thigh here, but if you bring this leg down now, can you feel the difference?
Yeah.
And like you get further onto the front of your thigh, and as you do, you'll actually have more control of your ball as well. Good. Up. And one more. Nice. Very nice. Hold that. Breathe. Feel your center. Good. Good, good, good. And up. And give me 10 of those. You roll back first. 1. 2. Watch your core. It's too far. 3. 4. 5. 6. Yeah. 7. 8. 9. Still going too far that way. Come back up. Go back. Right. Side kick. Find your center. There you 3, and only go to there. Don't go there and then fix it. Only go to there. Back up.
Leave high. Go to the bank. You leave high. Go to the beach. You leave down.
Oh, nice.
Jazz.
Both knees here. And now leg raises on the side kick. Not all the way down. This is going over your balance. 10 of these first. Let's come down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Extend all the way. Yep. And still stretch out. And pull yourself back without coming up. And pull that leg out. You can get it up higher now. 1, 2, nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Can you feel that? Good work, good work. Stretch it out, stretch it out. Back to the center of the bar. All right, legs around. And over. Yeah, 10 times. Two. 3, nice. 4. 6. Weird. 4. Good. Back to center, fix your ball. And go all the way around up to your knees, and then back all the way around up to your knees 5 times for
Both sides or just one side?
both sides. Nice. Now get your ball closer. Yeah. Knees not too close. Shoulder with the bar. And I think we did this. Side kick. Back to your knees. Do that. From here. Side kick from there. That's the exact same position. Find it. Back to your knees. There you go. That's 1. Just down. With a cute smile. 2. It's like, look, Mom, no hands. 3. 4, nice. Get your ball closer if you need to. 5. 6. 7. Good fix. Hey, try not to go too far though. 9. 10, sweet, other side. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, for your next 5, try to make them more fluid. You got balance, start in the center. You got power, one place to another. Now flow. Try to let that whole thing be one fluid movement. Better. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Back to center.
Back to this arm.
Do what?
The back of his arm is like a muscle. And when I stretch it,
Did you pinch it?
that's what it feels like.
Hold it?
Yeah.
Doing which
So
leg?
what I'm doing, I don't know. It's just, I didn't feel it until just now.
Oh, okay.
Well, until I got the arm. I didn't feel it earlier today.
Gotcha.
So that seems to be
Okay.
not helping my fluidity.
Right. You might have pulled something, and I'm used to a lot of this motion, but I don't think you would have heard anything too bad with anything you've done so far. Back to the center, you're going to be on your knees. Actually, no, I'm sorry, be on your butt. Side booty crawl. That's a toughie. Back just a little bit. Alright. Splits. I think you've done these side kick. Twist to the center, split. Yep, don't move your hands or anything. It's okay, twist back to your kick. That's why you don't want to move your hands. Switch it back. Yeah, okay. So leave your hands there. Come down, twist to the center. Like spread out, splits, wide, wide, wide. There you go. Twist pointing good. Back to your kick. Very good position. And up. Switch ball. Okay, when you come down to your side kick, you're pretty much even over the ball. When you're twisting back, your butt's going way far that way. Everybody does it, but I'm going to fix it now instead of I'm going to fix it later. Come down to your side kick. Good. Twist to center, splits. Nice. Back to your kick. Better, and up. If you don't do that the way you just did, your ball's going to move way further, way quicker. You have to fix it a lot more. Get down, twist to splits. Kick. Good, nice. Good. Make 5 more. Grab, one, out. One more. Very nice form. You're the champ. You're the champ. With your face, anything else?
I did actually bring a towel in too.
Oh, did you? Awesome. All right, other side. Side kick, twist to splits, back to kick. Wider splits, yes. Prettier, and it's going to give you better balance. Stay over the center. Good, nice. Wider, yeah. So you feel how you like fix your legs and you fix your center? Okay, let's try to not fix them. Let's try to just go right to where you're at. I'm glad that you're noticing enough to fix them, but I don't want you to have to fix them once you go straight there. Better. Yes. Nice. Good. One more. Sweet. All right. Did we do the switch last time? Split switch. All the way to the other side.
I think we did a little bit.
Okay. So center yourself.
I think I had a lot of difficulty with it though.
Right. You've got great form on that, so you should complete the movement pretty easily. Hands. Kick. Splits.
This way, oh.
Center splits. Switch the hands. Top hand comes down. No, top hand comes down. From here.
Same way.
Bottom hand goes up. Other side of the bar. Kick on this side. And up.
No, we did that.
Okay. Put your ball.
Same side?
Kick. Splits. Top hand comes down. Yep. Kick on the other side. Up. One. Nice. Yes. Very nice. Two. Three. Four. Five. 6. Good. Now start to let this flow more. So you're not doing all these pieces, but it's becoming one movement. Nice. 7.
Oops, it's down.
That's right. 8. Nice. 9. Last one.
Outside.
Yeah, back to the other side. Say what? That's all right. Legs coming around up to knees. Very, very good work. Nice form. Calibrate on your knees. Good. Mental heckling works just the same.
It's just as effective.
Try to figure out why.
Because I'm preparing for it.
Good. Now you remember butt up and down. See if you can do butt up and down, no hands.
No way.
Okay, so your fingertips. Butt up and down, fingertips.
I feel like my legs are too far.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Hip right side to side. Butt lower is going to make that easier. That's the motion we're using when we're going down the side kick from knees. Good. And when we're going down in the Superman, which is what we're about to do, we're going to come up. And we come down, butt comes up, feet extend backwards. Body goes straight, chest stays forward, extend down, feet together. Yep. Good. And right back up to the knees. 1. 2. Okay, stop real quick. Up off. You're doing the booty out, not on your down, but on your up.
Yeah.
Everybody does this.
So it's hardest to my shoulders.
Well, watch, because I don't think it's a straight thing. If it is, then you'll get better over time. Right? If you've got the strength to go down, it's the exact same thing, just coming up. So it's here. When we come up, we pull this to here, then bring the knees in, instead of bringing the knees in here, butt staying back. Boom. We're making the body into this plank, so we roll up and we roll down. Can you see how the butt stays in? It's actually much easier. It's much less work on your hip flexors because they're not, doing that.
But my hip flexors are stronger than my shoulders.
And how do we remedy that?
Push-ups.
We use them shoulders.
Not all too far.
But, no, that's pretty good. Butt down first. Butt down first. Yep, start there. Raise the butt, down to Superman. That's alright. Let it be booty out if it needs to right now. It'll get stronger. Pushing down, feeling pretty good though, except for your fly.
It's because right up.
That's 4. Okay, so you know the difference between a muscle being tired pain and a joint not working right or like something's being pinched kind of pain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that a tired muscle kind of pain or something getting pinched, something's not working right?
That's like
In your tricep.
that's like the here.
Okay. Go down into Superman for me. Does it hurt going down? Doesn't matter, okay. And if you do a pull-up without coming all the way up, just to there, like, you know?
That right there.
Okay, come off the ball however you need to. Okay, so which part of your arm is it? And moving your arm around, what do you do when you feel it? When you do feel it?
It's almost just like
So,
it's a weird muscle. I never felt that. But I also had something like that in my calf
when?
2 days ago, after the day after. It's a little bit lower, yeah, like right there.
Alright, so whenever we're doing this stuff, I always want you to be present with what you're feeling. And muscle burning kind of pain, that's fine. We want that, we want to move through that. Like something is being pulled or hurting or making something worse pain, we don't want that. Okay, so you gotta tell me about that. Like doing these reps is great conditioning, yada yada, but if it's hurting something, we don't want to keep doing it. And so my guess is that it's the tricep. If you do that, and you bend your arm, find it at it, and it's like right here.
It's like that, right there.
Come down. Yeah, so I want you to stretch it tonight. I want you to massage it, and we'll try to at least take tomorrow off, and then get you back on the bar maybe Sunday, and we'll just go easy on the shoulder stuff. Probably just hold something in your tricep, and it's probably while you're doing your side kicks.
Well, it was like I said, it was the very first time I got off bar. So it must have already, but this is the first time I've done it in 2 days. Okay?
Yeah, Monday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah. Okay, so there's several other things I wanted to take you through. If that's giving you a problem, I don't want to take you through them, and we've already done a lot of work today. So let's end there. You can stretch that tonight, massage it, stretch it tomorrow, massage it. You can use hot or cold if you want. I don't think that's going to be a bad type of injury.
No, I don't either. Like I said, it happened to my calf.
But a pulled muscle needs to be, you need to, give it time to recuperate. And that Superman and knee curl is pretty much one of the most challenging moves we have in body juggling. Most of the movements are very low, if not no impact. On the whole, though, really good session. You had really good balance, really good form. You did a lot of correcting, so you'll go too far and then you'll correct and you'll correct again. But as soon as I call your attention to it, you start hitting it quickly. So the key is teaching yourself to not correct over and over again, but find the right way and then just do it right instead of correcting.
Which just takes more concentration.
Right, exactly. So I think the only new thing you really did today was the split switch, going all the way to the other side. Okay, so everything else was review, continuing to condition. Obviously, certain parts of the body need more strength now, we see. And so we're going to let that recoup. We're going to give it some love today and tomorrow, and then start back again Sunday. Do you have any questions about any of this stuff or anything we talked about earlier?
No, and I was trying really hard to come up with some questions.
Good.
Next time.
That's sad that when you try, you can't.
I
come
know,
up with them.
it's pressure.
But right, that's right. We talked about a lot of stuff early in, and so everyone else can let us know if they have questions. So this is session 4. Great job, and we got a little Tai Chi in to this one as well. Would love to have Tai Chi warm-ups and have time for cool downs and all of these. Just try to keep them to an hour, and we got so much to fit in. But whenever I teach classes, always have that time for warm-up, always have that time for cool down. And we should be getting into Sunstone soon. Their bar's built, so we're going to be going next week to do our demo and test it out, make sure it all works. And then they're going to buy a bunch of them. And so we might have classes here in the next few weeks. It will be exciting. So hit me up, Facebook, Twitter, email, text, whatever, if you have any questions. Or if you just want to send me some love, okay? Love is always appreciated. But until next time, we'll see you guys later, okay? Peace!